Sabah everybody and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about the official OnePlus 7T 3D glass protector made specifically from OnePlus for the OnePlus 7T. We finally have an official glass protector, so let's go ahead and see how it actually works on our brand new OnePlus 7T, and does it actually provide the protection that we hope that it should provide, and of course, is it case friendly? This is TK. Let's go ahead and check out that brand new 3D glass protector. Like and subscribe, and make sure you hit that bell icon so that you're always notified whenever we have new videos on the channel. So here we have the official tempered glass. This is actually the 3D tempered glass screen protector in black for the OnePlus 7T, made specifically by OnePlus. As you saw, the colors, the black and red, the new colors from OnePlus that basically permeate throughout the box and the unboxing. If you guys like to check that out, I'll give you guys a link to the video there. But not only that, I'll give you guys a link to a $10 off order if you'd like to buy an accessory with your phone on your next purchase. That will also help out the channel. But let's not waste any time. This is the OnePlus 7T, and again, what we want to do here is replace the plastic screen protector that we have installed on the phone. And that's mostly to get rid of some things like this. This is a plastic protector that's already pre-applied by OnePlus on our devices. The problem with it, unfortunately, is that it actually is prone to scratching, and over time, this actually could start failing the device, but you can definitely see it right there. It's actually present right there, and I have a few other little scuffs there. This is by far not the best protection that we can get for our brand new OnePlus 7T. The best thing to do is to use glass. So let's go ahead and take off the old one and install the brand new one and see how it fares out. So first things first, the box is very simple. There are 3 items in the box. There's a guide that will help us basically install the actual protector on the device without having to make a mistake. And it seems like we have the glass protector right here. Let's go ahead and open it up. This time's actually much better packaged, and I can see that the instruction manual is actually right there, so we can actually go through and read the instructions in case when you get this package you'll know exactly what to look for. And then what you need to do is just remove the protector. Now the protector is actually applied on a plastic, this is actually a plastic backing. What we can see here is never settle, tempered glass screen protector, and of course, to ensure accurate fingerprint recognition, please re-enter your fingerprint after charging or changing. So essentially is they're asking us to re-register our fingerprint after we're done replacing the screen protector on our phone. As you know, it already has one applied on it, and it's best to re-register the fingerprint after we're done. So we'll put this one here on the side, and then of course here we'll probably have just the cleaning material. We have a soft chamois to clean the display, and it seems like this is just a dust remover, so we can actually use it. It's a sticky tape basically that we can use. And here we have an applicator that basically has a soft fabric on the edge here, and that we can actually use to apply over the glass to make sure to get everything set up correctly. So first thing we need to do is, as you probably know, this actually will work directly with our device. So let's go ahead and try to just match it. If I'm not mistaken, I think it should be like this. So you can see right there, it actually fits it very nicely, almost like a case. And it doesn't actually cover the back, obviously, but it actually fits it really nicely, and you can put it in. And the intention is that this protector will just basically apply directly in here, and you can actually kind of see the edges here that it doesn't actually touch it. So we'll remove it here, and I'm going to go ahead and remove the old protector. And then now we just need to clean the actual display. Make sure you're in an environment where there is no dust, your hands are clean, and there's no chance of actually any kind of dust getting in there. The intention obviously is to get this to apply once, although if you do make a mistake, they do recommend you basically just removing the screen protector and fixing it. So that we can make sure that we have everything set up correctly, I'm going to go ahead and just shut off this device so that there's no chances of actually it lining up for any mistake, and that way I can actually see the actual dust. We will re-register our fingerprint after we're done with all of this. We'll see the device is off. And then if you see any kind of dust particles that are left, you can use this piece of paper, the sticky paper. So that looks like it's pretty good. We'll go ahead and set our phone down. Now here, you need to be careful when you're removing this glass protector. Keep in mind that this is actually glass and it's sitting on a plastic. So what you want to do essentially is slightly hold it on the edge and then bend slightly away so that you can separate the glass, and you'll start seeing the glass separation directly in here. So let's go ahead and use this. You see right there. And you want to bend slightly right and left and all around, and the entire time, if you notice, I was not trying to touch it from the underside, always trying to catch it from the edges. And we do have a black rim all around the display. So what we need to do here, one more look. Now I noticed that there is a particle of dust that did actually end up sitting here, so we'll go ahead and take care of that real quick, and that takes care of it from here. Now as you can see, we do have a guard. We actually kind of know where this needs to go, so we'll go ahead and just put it in ever so nicely at the edges and basically we're going to start just basically hitting it from the center. And there's going to be some bubbles here that we're going to need to work out, but the point is to try to make it as clean as possible. The good thing here is that this entire thing has adhesive all around it. And what they've done here is they provided us this little guide that actually works really nicely for pushing out bubbles. So what I'm noticing here is I'm actually just pushing it straight and making sure that we're not touching the edge. Now we don't need the guard anymore because for the most part we're done with the guard. There's a little hair there, and let's go ahead and start pushing. And you can see right there, the bubbles for the most part just all work themselves out. And then of course it installs very nicely. Let's go ahead and turn on the phone. Now they did mention at the beginning that we need to re-register our fingerprint, and it does seem like it still works, but let's go ahead and do it one more time. It looks like it's ever so slightly slower, so cancel. We're going to remove this fingerprint and then we're going to add a new one. Works just as fast. You notice it was just right away and there's no more issues. There's no touch sensitivity issues, there's no display, everything works the way you want it, and of course fingerprint sensor works great. So here we have it. This is the case that comes with your phone. You should be able to use it, and it actually does sit ever so slightly close to the edge, and it doesn't actually push on the glass protector. Of course this should work pretty nicely too with the bumper cases that they sell, and I think this is one of my favorite ones, and it goes through right nicely. And as you can see, it actually sits ever so slightly off the edge so that it should be basically compatible with almost any case that you guys want to use, even if it's not made by OnePlus. So the installation is actually pretty simple. All you need to do though is, if you do make a mistake, just take the glass protector off, reuse that little sticky paper thing that we have in there, and remove whatever dust that you may have forgotten under there, and then just reapply it. The adhesive on it should be actually strong enough to work for us to do it multiple times. I think the guide that they provided us definitely works a lot better than just using a case, because it actually just makes sure that it just needs to sit exactly where it needs to go. And as you saw, I'd actually just make sure that I laid it straight on it without actually allowing it to touch the display very much. And I started it from the center, and using that little pressing tool that they gave us, go straight from the middle to the top and to the bottom, and then work on any bubbles that you may have. If you have any bubbles that are giving you a lot of problems, try to do that press and hold for 10 seconds. So using your finger, press and hold for about 10 seconds where that spot is. Since we have adhesive on the entire display, it just needs to basically figure out a way to basically maybe allow it to press really nicely. Also keep in mind that some bubbles don't necessarily work out by just pushing them straight out of the display. So you're not pushing away from the display to the outer side. Sometimes you actually have to go to the side. So if you have any problems with bubbles, it shouldn't be any problem. You should be able to even remove it and put it back on. I'm really happy that OnePlus is selling the 3D glass protector at the same time as the OnePlus 7T being available for sale. So we didn't have to wait like weeks and months before we had to basically find something that was a good solution. I'm always a proponent of glass protectors on any device. They always provide us much better protection for scratches as well as impact. So keep in mind, this is reasonably priced, and if you want to save some money on when you're buying your brand new OnePlus 7T with the glass protector, make sure you check out that link that I'll give you guys in the description below, as it not only helps me get some points for referral, but it also helps you get some dollars off your order. Like and subscribe as usual. Thank you very much for the support, and I'll see you guys in the next video.